more than good morning people. So this is something new. So I thought, когда я поехал в тюрьму, на тур, I had a tour in jail. Я думал, дети спали. And you were like, you were like, what,
I was
8, 9?
7 maybe, 7, 8.
Oh, no.
I was young.
This was like 2009, 2010. So you were, like 6. This was, I think, 2010. Something like that. 6, 7. Something like that. We can check. Anyway, so you remember?
Yeah. It was in Florida.
It was, in a Michael's house. That small little house. But let me ask you, did you see the police come? You remember police car?
I just remember that something was intensely wrong. And that I could not sleep for whatever reason.
See, like, and this is what happens, because that fear of a father being taken to jail.
And I knew the day after.
I'm not condoning my behavior. I'm not trying to make excuses. I messed up. That night, we all messed up. It was a combination of messing up. And it culminated the way it had to. So what were you remembering?
So I was remembering that I was there. Well, obviously I was there, but I was not asleep. I heard shit.
Everyone else was asleep?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
But then I heard, like, that you went to jail. And I heard, like...
Who told you that I went? Because you didn't know where I went until someone told you.
Well, Mama told me.
Next day?
She didn't tell me. She didn't, I don't know, she didn't tell me that you went to jail. But I saw I didn't see scratches. I saw scratches on you when you came back.
I was exiled, and she was. Did you see her bruises?
Yeah.
She showed you.
I could see. I knew something bad happened, and I was like, "Where's my father?" Because I've seen you. I mean, my whole life, and that just.
I was there every day.
Yeah.
For a while, I wasn't there.
Yeah, and that also scared me.
Why?
Because I think that was the first time in my life where I knew something was wrong. Like,
my brother told me after that, you gotta go, you gotta leave. We were in love. We were deeply in love. Despite all that, once the clouds were over, we were in love. Go figure. Well, dumb as I was, that's not love, that's toxicity. With a lot of chemical and emotional attachment. And that energy, this powerful energy, that is not wise. Love, the true love is wise. True love doesn't send anyone to jail nor provoke anyone to do that. I mean, she wouldn't just say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna send. No, she was a bit provoked. Just a touch. I provoked. I'm a provocateur. But she provoked me to provoke her. Whatever, that was a story. Do you know what happened even though? Because I flipped, she flipped, we all flipped. I had something to drink. I used to drink. I was happy when I drank. Are you sad now?
Yeah.
Why? See, it doesn't settle me. So this is what we have to fix. Okay, what do you want to do about this? Okay, I went to jail. This was 13 years ago. We need to live now.
Yeah.
Am I going to jail? Hopefully not.
No.
Okay, is that a good thing?
Yeah.
So,
that is a good thing.
So by regretting that, it's like you're asking for this to repeat in some weird way. You're asking for shit to be happening now, but it's not. But you're imagining you're there, but you're not. You're here. Everything's fine. You imagine it's gonna happen to you, and if you do this, you increase the chances of your future wife doing that to you. If you think like that, you're programming yourself to receive the very same thing. Do you want that in your life?
Fuck you.
Just a little bit for like a couple of days. It's actually a very good experience.
To go to jail.
Yes, if it could be done painlessly, I would recommend it. But then it wouldn't really serve its purpose. Jails are created for a reason. Now, Canale, that was educating. By the way, we need to say something about suicide. Suicide is actually thoughts. The actual suicide is not good. We have to be careful. To commit one, I myself do not recommend anyone to commit suicide. Anyone. There may be some exceptions, very rare. And even then, at war, warriors, knowing that they may reveal information if they're tortured, they commit suicide. Kamikaze. This is like very, very, very sad. extremely that humans have to kill themselves for a higher cause. There is no higher cause than a human life. That's as high as you get. Nothing supersedes it. Nothing is there. What is higher than life?
Nothing.
There's nothing there. So then, how can something be worthier than life? Only death. But timely death. We didn't make ourselves come here. We didn't make us ourselves. We don't have the right to end it. It's just not quite a good thing to do. Having said that, suicidal thoughts, I think, are very, very good. They're useful, they're educating, and they are productive. No, I had them for 4 years. They teach. You reach, I teach. Michael Jordan says that. They teach. What is it that we do that makes us think that? How bad something is happening? How bad are we interpreting the current situation that we feel it's worth dying? Or it's not worth living? It's too painful. Подожди, зуб заболит. Once you have a toothache or any type of bodily ache, there's no more depression.
It goes towards that.
Yeah, everything, because body starts hurting. That's a real problem now. This is a thought problem, thought out problem, created problem. That becomes real. So then it's like we're asking for this problem to get real. No problem. Clearly, there's never a reason Justin Bieber won. Love yourself. See, love yourself. See, you don't do that. I don't want to, because they're gonna say it's copyrights. Okay, so no copyrights. Anyway, point is, obviously, suicidal thoughts and depression itself. I'm speaking jokingly. It's not a joking matter. Sometimes joking about it in this light-hearted way can
make it easier.
Make it easier. Yeah. Say how you feel.
It makes it easier because it's somebody to talk to, and even though it's bad, you shouldn't consider doing anything. Even though I did, I still do.
You still consider.
Yeah.
But he ain't doing it.
No, because I'm here.
That's right. And anywhere. Let's say I die, still, I recommend not killing yourself. Highly recommend to live. Life comes highly recommended. I say, if a person feels real intense feeling that they can't cope, call 911. Please, and go to the hospital. That's what it's there for. People are there, highly equipped. They'll help. It's not worth, because in a year, in a month, 5 years, 10 years, like, I don't even think about what that whole horror was. It made me a stronger person. I have a huge suspicion that all the greats went through it, either like severe stress of war, near death, or a severe suicidal ideations, or even maybe attempts. It got that bad, I suspect Jesus went through it, Buddha went through it, Socrates went through it, Plato, Aristotle, all the great ones. Napoleon. Napoleon. Wow, I read about it. He was severe,
and he was exiled too.
Severely depressed. Alexander the Great drank all his life, owned the world and everything in it. What more could he have had? He was one of the most noble rulers. People loved when he conquered them. They couldn't wait. He was so noble. He kissed feet of rabbis in Israel when he conquered. They didn't have to conquer them. He just came and said, people, thank you for coming. Finally, you're here. Please rule us. We heard you're the greatest ruler of the world. You love all the cultures. You make people remarry each other and mix cultures, and you hire our ministers for your government. You make our princesses marry your princess. You're just great. No need to drink every night, but he did. So you see, even the greatest of the greatest have suffered this eternal pain, the angst of the soul. So that's good. That means it's there. It's hurting. Значит, если болит, если черти в душе гнездились, значит, ангелы жили в ней. So if there are devils inside, there must also be angels.
That's a point.
That's what Serega says. Наш с тобой друг. Но коль черти в душе гнездились, значит, ангелы жили в ней. На этом моменте мы скажем стишок. Я не хочу даже. Знаете что? На канале. До скорых встреч.